What a lovely evening to get all bondaged up. It's my favorite evening diversion. I actually am really excited to get into it today. Yesterday we came really close to beating that level, but I had my first failure because of a burst vine. Annoyingly, I had a friend over today. Let me make sure I have all my equipment correct. Annoyingly, I had a friend over today, and he played the tutorial, and then had enough energy to go back and do it again. He's like, I'll just go for a second run, like a legit run after I finish the tutorial. And it's just like, oh, just want to go another round, huh? And he's just like, yeah, no big deal, no big deal. He also was just like moving these resistance bands, like it was way too easy for him for sure. Like if he bought this, he would definitely need the next step up resistance band. If I had the next step down, it would probably be fine. This is probably the ideal. The medium one is probably exactly right for me. If I had ordered the heavy ones, I just wouldn't be playing the game. Like, it would be way too much for me, probably. I kind of wish I had the light ones for some other friends. I had a cute friend named Latte. She was here the other day and tried out this game, and this was a really high resistance for her. We're approaching the swamp. Stay on your toes. Okay, so it's the same if you fail. I was kind of curious if you would comment about the fact that you failed and be like, oh, you're, good luck on your second try. You ate shit in the swamp last time, so maybe don't drown. So we'll see. Yeah. I have a chat rate of 1. I'm not sure what that means actually, because I have the YouTube Studio thing in OBS up. Oh, goodbye, chat rate of 1. No, I don't know. I was underprepared. They're not responding. Why? They're not responding. Please hook up. Oh no. I made serious errors. I've made errors. This is what I get for. Is there? Oh. So that would be a mistake on my part. I was too excited about everything and just started pressing buttons, and for some reason this isn't connecting. Why? Well, that's troublesome to troubleshoot on a stream. Okay, so that one gave me a little life. Can you wiggle for me too? Come on, wiggle for me. Okay, so how do I like... That's, you know, if I had a room full of people, that would be extremely stressful. I happen to have none the people though, so this is gonna have to be fine. Gameplay, game. What's VSync? Let's back out a little bit. There seems to be a problem. I'm just gonna shut it down and launch it back up. Can you give me a little connection? There we go. Ideally, at some point, I'll set this so that it's not the screen, it's the application. I don't know if that's possible with this game. But that's a long-term goal for me if I remember to learn how to do that. So the problem seems to be that it wants to use my keyboard. I see that that's the mouse cursor over there right now. But I'd like it to be the Joy-Cons. I don't know, it's switched well between the two in the past. I'm not sure why right now it's like hard stuck on keyboard. So yeah, thrilling. Da 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 da. So yeah, I had a friend come over and he does Muay Thai, and he's a lot stronger than me. Like, it's a joke how much stronger. And so yeah, this was no problem for him. And he's just like and the burst vine just ripping through it, and I'm just like, I really struggle with that enemy. Okay, can you not do that? Just not. There we go. Does this normally? What's happening? Okay. Okay, we're working again. That's that. Sorry, that's gross. So something I noticed when my friend earlier was here, because I was just sitting there chatting. So yeah, we're approaching the swamps. I guess no matter how many times I fail this, it's the same text every time. I mean, there's a lot to be said for that, so then you're not failing on purpose in order to unlock lore. Decayed enemies will sap your mana if they hit you. Use your spells often and focus on blocking and parrying their attacks. I did forget what decayed enemies actually did. I was explaining that you start to encounter more powerful enemies later on. And I was like, yeah, there were decayed enemies. They what? And I couldn't remember. If I'm ever doing this, so I want to turn jump back on to jumping. I know right now I just use the X button and like, hey, you said you want to jump back on the jumping, but my roommate is going to bed. So if I do this at a time when my roommate is like at reasonable hours, when my roommate's awake or even not home, I'm going to turn jump back on. I also might turn run back on for some sessions where it's just me, like when I'm not streaming, because I did decide that I'm not Beyonce and it would be really difficult to run and stream for me right now. I'm actually, well, yes and no, better lungs, worse lungs than the average person. I have asthma, but I also have very strong lungs. When I have my inhaler, it's better than the average person with an inhaler, because the asthma is something that, like, I didn't jump long enough. Okay, don't need to be bitchy, whatever. Those are unblockable. I literally was explaining that to my friend earlier today. Was close. I'm having trouble landing the strong hits consistently. I really wanted to be able to do that. Oh. Okay. They're like, you suck. You seem to be at low health a lot. Why don't you try landing some strong punches and not sucking? How about that? I did watch him get robbed though. It's funny. When it's me, I'm always like, probably user error. But watching him, he was going through the one of the enraged sections, and he was low on health, and that was his fault, getting low on health. Like, he ran into some obstacles he really didn't need to. Part of it was he was lazy about his jumps. His timing also, like, so he's way better at the boxing and being responsive and everything to me, but he's like, I think I have rhythm game a little more down than he does. So, like, getting it in the right timing for jumping and squatting is a little easier for me than for him. Okay, this thing. I noticed the airship really for the first time watching him. So it's not like I didn't realize that they were coming down from something. It's called Shardfall, right? So it's like, oh, shards of something coming down from the ground and coming down from the sky and corrupting nature. Like, what is that thing? Sky. I'm so bad at this. This is... Why is this so hard to do? Come on. I was watching him struggle with this. Come on. That's what I need to do if I encounter another one at the boss. I cannot talk and do the burst fine. The sticks. And washing hands, filling. Jumps and ducks are in mana. I need to get myself. So things okay. Chicken's going to focus on one thing at a time. This trap that I just ran through. He was not anywhere near the spikes from where I was sitting. He did not see himself as hitting the spikes, and he died right there. And it stops the screen for a second when you die and you see it, and it's like you didn't die. You didn't. It did not hit you. Like the very edge of that spike is still to your left. Yeah. And it brought it up as this is the enemy that killed you, and it's just all those other things that hit you, you deserved, but this last one that took your life, you didn't. So that sucked. But when it's me and I'm in it in the moment, I always think it's user error. I never am wow, the game is so glitchy. Honestly, considering it's just come out. It wasn't even released to that many people. It's not in stores. I think the game is in a very good mechanical. What the fuck? Is in a good mechanical place. I say, and it's glitching. It's playing the enraged music, and it switched to the enraged colors for a moment, and now it's not enraged. Okay. So, yeah. So the airship above the enemies. I didn't even notice exactly what that was before. I'm trying to get a parry here. It's I'm slowing it down just a bit. That's because I'm trying to accomplish parry. You know what I really want? That one. Oh, dicks. Double dicks. Wow, I needed that mana. Now. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That got me in the face. That was me. That's not it. I was just being a wimp. Nope. Let's block these. Not this one. Oh. Okay. So there's an airship that drops these beams down. A steam cookie airship. There's a very interesting, could be interesting, high canopy meets steampunk thing going on here. Obviously the core aesthetic is fantasy, but the enemies are steampunk. And it's obvious to anyone at first glance. Although what is the lore behind that? I know I just was talking about lore. I was getting a little more obsessed about it while he was playing too. I was writing down ideas. So KOing a burning enemy and puts burning on the next enemy would require that I have burning from another thing in the first place, right? It feels like you shouldn't be able to get that unless you already have a spell that inflicts burning. So I think it's a trap. I don't have anything that inflicts burning. So I'm just gonna go with the other one. generally I would say, like, I bring up League of Legends all the time, but look, it's like a game I got hella context for. League of Legends, you have lots of time to, like, plan out what your potential pathways are and everything. And everything is always available to you, whether or not you have the money to buy it. It's always in the store. And so you can plan out, like, if I'm behind and I'm poor, and because I'm not killing enemies, so I'm not getting gold, these are the kinds of items I can buy. And if I'm ahead and I'm just cleaning up and I'm murking my enemies over and over, these are the kind of items I can buy. And you can always buy those. And so I think anything that's a trap that, like, requires something else to be useful is fine, because you have the time. And if you didn't plan out, that's on you. A you problem, not a game problem. Whoops. Come on. So they're decayed. I wonder if that impacts their health. Other arm up is what I'm trying to get better at. Although it's harder, so as a general rule, I'd say it's easy, right? If you're just like standing here in a regular circumstance. But with the resistance thing, it's actually kind of difficult. Which I'm sure is, like, something they plan for, right? So that even holding it up is a like, but for me, because this is quite the resistance, being consistent about holding this up, it's hard. Defense A, power B, yeah, suck it. Like I said, the resistance is difficult, but chance to earn mana. So I think I want to earn mana because I have the other ability that make my my spells stronger. So I think I'm gonna link those up. And just be conscientious about using the spells. Now, in his second run, he did not have enough damage to beat the last Thorn lane easily. He ended up having to, like, I'm gonna go Flamebringer just because I think it's gonna have more things for my spells. I think that this is gonna be the way. Planning to link up improved spell. But what? Spell casting. Oh, but when he was here again, it doesn't have the enraged color overlay, and it's not like beat, like thumping to the music. Pulsing. This is good music. I like this. This is a little more, like, unique. And also, like, scary. Like, not scary, but like, ooh, something is intimidating me. I'm, shaking in my boots, in my bunny foot. Just trying to get the parry, man. Okay, being conscientious about using my spells. Nope. I hate having to use my spell to attack. It makes me feel so vulnerable because I don't have the mana to use it to heal. But that's the route that I built, and I'm sticking to it. And thanks to my mana filling faster, I did have enough to heal before I died to the storm. So what I was doing wrong, and holy bejeebus, is I was pulling back too far, so the dice had enough time to like reset. And left arm like needs it. Up, and it's not gonna get it. Please be the last one. Aw. Okay. What I should have done is see, I don't do like boxing or anything, so like the taekwondo on me is like, but it's not how this game is made. It's this one. Attack spell inflicts burning. Linking things up here. Have to be conscientious. So, if my left arm could take it, I'd say I should extend with the hopes of getting Moonchild again and getting another mana filling ability. But my left arm is not up to it. And I think if I extended my adventure, I would not be able to beat the final boss again. And so I just have to be aware of that hidden meter of my energy and strength and what my muscles are capable of. Tomorrow morning I'm also going to go play tennis, so no need to push myself until I can't get up. I have to go, I have to physical therapy and tennis. I am going to be a physical chicken. See, it's doing it again. Something must have glitched out early on. That's just causing this error throughout. Maybe it's something to do with this level. Be a number of things. It's not a massive game-changing bug. It's not like lessening my experience. I'm really enjoying the music. It would be fun. The walls of doom are less scary in the light of day. Okay, can you not? Could you please just not? I need all of my health for the final boss, especially if I'm going to be using my mana to cast spells. Okay, so I just need you to not. There's no reason for me to go too close to an obstacle because I'm not going to make Iron 5. It doesn't matter. that's what I didn't want to do. So I need to get strong hits to fill my mana. Oh, that's not enough. Oh my. I learned. I'm capable of learning. Oh, thank God. Something I'm good at. Haste. It's fine. Bronze 1. Alright, I'm on the list. Someone posted something in the chat about being level 15. That didn't make any sense to me. I assume that that's... No, I don't think that makes any sense to me. I'm really happy I finished at Iron 4, too, instead of like Iron 3. Just going up one level makes me feel a little more accomplished. Let's go check out what we got. Impressive accuracy. Accuracy does seem to be my like best stat. I'm not surprised that power isn't, honestly. Like I said, that resistance strength is high for me. Not impossible, but like good workout high. So at the end, like my left arm, it's like it hurts. I died once, not bad, not bad. In 22 minutes, burned 229 calories. You know, it's nice, it's like, oh, it's so impressive. I could burn, they say like up to 600 calories a session, which I'm sure you could do. Especially with all the cardio and if you went hard. Honestly, it's 200 calories I wouldn't have burned today otherwise. And hopefully that helps me with achieving some of my weight loss goals. And all of this helps me build up my arms, especially what my apparently like extra noodly left arm. Apparently, as if I didn't know it was more noodly. Very nice. And I put that. That's a lot, Lauren. Well, hopefully this will get me somewhere, like in a good starting place for bronze. On adrenaline, your attacks deal extra damage. I don't think I want to equip that. Let me look at my other one. I think my other one is Siphon. If I was good at staying in adrenaline, I would go with that. But I again, because I struggle against the resistance, staying in adrenaline is really hard for me, and I can't do it consistently. So I think that this is actually, wow, that's a lot less base spell power. They're definitely rewarding you here. I was gonna say they're definitely rewarding you for trying to push yourself, whereas this is like I don't know, this is strong punches. I've really liked Tectonic Fist. Your strong punches restore some health. I miss this. I love this. It's so much more spell power. It's so much more. I think I have to equip it. I wish I knew kind of what this meant. Realistically, like this is almost double. It is double. It's exactly double the spell power. Even without the finisher, I wonder if it would just be, even if this had nothing, right? I wonder if it would be actually still worth it. Just for having double the spell power. Because that's, I was gonna say, I'm sure that also applies to healing, but I don't know how much it really impacts healing, because my healing almost completely heals me every time, and I don't think spell power doesn't affect spell charge. None of these have had a boost to spell charge. Huh. Interesting. I've not had a single fist, clasp, grip, hold that I wish I knew what to call this like class of thing. I've not had a single one of these hand gloves coverings. I feel dumb. That improve my spell charge. I'm here I'm on a new week. Okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. I give up. I give up on guessing what I'm looking at this graph, which isn't good. Graphs should be immediately readable and understandable. Well, thank you. If anyone's watching, it's been lovely. I enjoyed burning the calories with you and everything else. So you have a beautiful night. I'm gonna play tennis tomorrow, and at some point, I'll have enough muscle to get some adrenaline going. Night.